After years of finding my backcountry style, I'll still take that extra beer to crack on the summit and be damn happy I did. Yet certain pieces of gear come along that make me question my methods, or at least entertain them until the next six-pack comes around. Coming in at less than an ounce. Featuring 5 output settings and an integrated emergency whistle, the Petzl e+LITE headlamp is an ultralighter's dream come true. The new version for 2017 has 50 lumens and a new headband, 2 features that continue to give this tiny light an edge. Continue watching for the full gear review of the Petzl e+LITE headlamp. Summer in California is in full swing. That means days by the river and nights driving to the trailhead. An actual dream come true for this Texas boy. I received the Petzl e+LITE and some other pieces of gear knowing I had several trips coming up. Fly fishing near Lone Pine, backpacking in Los Padres National Forest, hiking in Sequoia Kings Canyon, and an overnight in the Eastern Sierra. I still feel residual stoked just writing about it. My current reigning headlamp is the Petzl Tika R+. I love the reactive lighting, the relatively high lumens, and the rechargeable battery that pairs beautifully with my Goal Zero solar panel. My backup is an old but good black Diamond Storm from back when 100 lumens was mind blown. My most recently reviewed headlamp for backpackers.com, the Zebra Light H52, set the bar high with 280 lumens, a fully waterproof metal casing, and single battery operation. All that in my quiver, and there were still several moments on my travels when the e+LITE surprised me. When through hiking the Gene Marshall Peter Blanca Trail in Los Padres National Forest, a beautiful 18-mile ramble from High Chaparral to Pine Forest to Riparian Paradise, I did attempt to go light. I would have succeeded if I hadn't brought my bear can, but I truly despise hanging a bear bag. I thought the G-string headband would dig into my skull, but it proved comfortable even over caps and beanies. Other lamps I own are heavy and require the straps to be cranked down to keep the light in place. The e+LITE is so lightweight it only needed basic tension to stay in place even when bending over to set up my tent. I typically store the e+LITE in the included carry case, and as a result I saw no signs of wear after 4 trips and regular use. The e+LITE is tiny yet it puts out a solid amount of light. I wouldn't be comfortable night hiking technical trails with it, but it does the trick for setting up camp and midnight trips to the loo. 2 brightness settings made reading in my tent quite enjoyable. I was pleasantly surprised by the e+LITE's battery life. After 4 trips and normal use around camp, I saw no drop in light output. Even if you were on a through hike, the batteries are so small you could carry extras and only have a gram. I can hear gram weenies cringing from my living room. The e+LITE gets lots of points for style. It looks techy and cool despite its Lilliputian dimensions. Bonus, I get to feel like a giant, which is key for a short man in a tall man's world. I have 3 grievances with the e+LITE. First, the beam is very diffuse. Since the lamp is ultralight and meant for emergencies only, it appears Petzl chose a multi-use spread beam, as opposed to a focused spot beam. This makes the 50 lumens less effective in open spaces and reinforces apprehension for use outside of camp. Second, the ball joint that allows the user to direct the light is loose and easily bumped. When in my sleeping bag or even working about camp, I found myself knocking the light and having to readjust it for the correct direction. Lastly, the toggle for adjusting the light settings began to stick after only a few trips. It requires force to put in lock mode, and I fear excessive pressure could break it. I hope you found this video helpful. It's my pleasure if you are helped a little at least. If you have anything to query for, please comment us below. Thank you for watching this video.